this was unexpected. I'm still fully face makeuped. If you guys watched the last video of me going to do party stuff, I'm still in my makeup from that. But I wanted to update you guys on life things. As you probably saw from the thumbnail and title, things are going on right now that are a little hectic when it comes to my body. As you guys probably remember, oh, there's Nebula making an appearance. As you guys probably remember, it was not that long ago, I got my tonsils removed, which was very much needed. I have never felt so good. Like, I haven't gotten sick since when I used to get sick on a constant. So yeah, I got my tonsils removed. The process to get my tonsils removed was kind of a long process. I started feeling like really, really, really yucky in like October. And I didn't really do anything until end of October, early November. But the process in order to get surgery, I had to go and do a bunch of like blood work and chest x-rays just to make sure my body was okay for anesthetics. I have asthma, and so they wanted to check my chest to make sure nothing bad would happen. They wanted to check just, my heart, my lungs, everything. And from that chest x-ray, they told me I got a call at 8 in the morning, and my doctor said, hey, so it isn't anything to freak out about right now. I'm not too concerned. We did, however, find a black shadow in your x-ray. There is a lump or something in your left lung. I was definitely stressed when I got that call because, one, it was 8 in the morning. So it was first thing. I woke up to my phone ringing. So I literally picked up the phone seconds after I woke up. So that was a big stressor of like, oh, I just got a chest x-ray just to make sure, I could do anesthetics and I'd be fine. But now there's something in my lung. That's a little concerning. And so they were like, yeah, so we want to check up on it. We want to make sure like it's not dangerous. It's not cancerous. And I was like, yeah, I don't want cancer. Like, that would not be fun. And so they were like, okay, so you're fine to do surgery. You're fine to do anesthetics. You'll be fine. But a month after your procedure, you're really being clingy right now. A month after your procedure, we want you to do another chest x-ray to make sure to see if it's there. And if it's still there, we have to do more tests. And I was like, okay, cool. I got my surgery. You guys know how that went if you watched the videos. If you haven't, go watch those videos. It was a time. But I went to go get my second chest x-ray. And lo and behold, it was still there. It hadn't grown. It hadn't grown. It hadn't shrunk. It was the same size. And so my doctor said, hey, it is still there. We need to make sure it's not cancer. So we want you to do a CT scan. And so I scheduled a CT scan. I ended up going and getting a CT scan, which I'll show you guys a little bit of footage from me getting into my dressing gown. I wasn't allowed to take any electronic devices inside just because of the radioactive room, or take any footage because, it's a hospital and they wouldn't let me. But yeah, I did go and get a CT scan. It was a crazy process, and I tried not to cry the entire time, just because I do not like needles. I don't like needles. I don't like needles going into my body. So when I had to get an IV, and my problem is I have small veins, which are not good. I do have small veins, so it took him 2 tries to find a vein. He tried my right arm, my right hand, which he stuck the needle in, and that was so painful, and then he found one in my left arm. So that was crazy. I wanted to cry the whole time because I was like, get this IV out of me now. But yeah, I got my CT scan, and This next clip is my and my doctor's conversation about my CT scan.
I did want to talk to you because we do have to take a follow-up step regarding the findings. So basically, the CT scan is pretty much the end all. It's the best test. We did this with contrast, so there's really nothing else we need to do at this time. But okay, so the radiologist did say in that spot, right, where we found that nodule, they're like, it's a 1.4 centimeter nodule that's just below the sheet that covers the lung. It's in the left upper lobe. So we knew that. Now they did comment that right now it does not have the appearance of anything that would be considered suspicious for malignancy. So right now it looks like it's not a malignant issue. However, they do recommend a follow-up test in 3 to 6 months. I would, well, they said 3 months, but we could even go 6 months to ensure that the nodule's not growing in size and is stable.
Okay.
So the bottom line is right now you look okay. Everything looks good. Now, remind me, Ali, you don't have a history of smoking cigarettes, right? Non-smoker, no family history of lung cancer, correct?
Yeah.
So you're pretty low risk for this to be anything serious. We could technically say if you're done, we could technically say fine. I mean, there's no risk really here. It looks like a benign nodule. We can let it go. Or alternatively, we could do one last CT. I would not do more than that. At the 3-month mark, everything looks good. That's it. We close the chapter and move on, and don't worry about this ever. You keep your CT reports stable, and then in the future, if ever you have a chest X-ray and you go to somebody else, not me, you don't want to go through the whole process. You say, okay, look, this is what they found, and just kind of have that there.
Okay. As that clip shows, I, as of right now, do not have cancer. It is still there. She wants me to do another CT scan in 3 months just to make sure it hasn't grown. It's not, damaging my lung at all. And if it's still looks the same, if it hasn't grown at all, if it's, if it looks exactly the same, or if it's gone in 3 months, then we're just going to move on and call it good. And then just do the regular yearly checkups. But if it is still there and it is growing, we have to do more tests to make sure it's not cancerous and it stays away. So as of right now, I am cancer-free. It was a very crazy time and a little bit of stress and anxiety about whether or not I had cancer or not. And it was a long process to find out. I got my chest x-ray in December, and then I just got my CT results 2 days ago? 3 days ago? Yeah, 3 days ago. So it was a crazy, crazy time. Kind of stressful. Stressful for some family members, stressful for me, probably stressful for Andy. But it is a huge relief knowing I don't have cancer. That was the scariest part for me, is the possibility of having cancer. But my doctor also said there's, very low chance, just because I don't smoke, I don't do, the only thing is I have asthma, and it could be a possibility if I had COVID. It could be just a remnant from COVID. So it really could just be, a little scar, just from something. So overall, kind of a crazy experience. Nothing I ever expected. I didn't expect anything to come out of my chest x-ray. I just expected, a clean chest x-ray that says, yeah, you're good for surgery. But that one chest x-ray, I'm glad we did do it, just in case it is something bad in the future. We catch it early and we get rid of it. She's chewing on my hair. We're chewing on my hair? Okay. But yeah, so that is my kind of life update, cancer update. I'm cancer free. Woo! We're cancer free. So I don't know if if that was even brought up in other videos. I can't even remember if I mentioned it at all. Other than that, my health is great. I've never felt better. Honestly, I feel so good. I'm tired all the time, but I think it's just because I'm working all the time, and so I'm just exhausted by the end of the day. But my health is doing good. I'm curious, guys, if you guys have ever experienced something like this. She's being a dirt. The doctor called it a nodule. So I want to know if anyone here has had some sort of nodule in a lung, in a... I don't know why I just forgot all the organs in the body. Intestine, in your stomach, in... If anyone has found a nodule, I want to know. I want to know my nodule gang of how many people here have nodules like me, where it's just, you know, our little dot in our lungs. So let me know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, because guess what? There's probably going to be some sort of life health update in the future, just because my body seems to like to surprise me a lot. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any more future possible health vlog updates. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.